Many of the traces that great civilizations have left on the planet have been immortalized in physical objects, monuments, and inventions present in every culture. Our multicultural immersive centers are 360 didactic spaces where you learn about science, history, art, heritage, and literature in a surprisingly fun way. Today, we will share one of our art and culture experiences with you in our Immersive Knowledge Center as we explore some representative works of Latin American art. These objects are made of stone, wood, and precious metals such as gold, and exude artistic creativity, inventiveness of the natives, and a heritage of culture full of magic, legends, and community secrets inhabited from America, from the north to the south of the continent, before it was discovered by colonists. Now, let's go to Room 2, which is called Culture is Color. In this section, we find imaginative works by a modern painter who uses vibrant colors and eye-catching designs as the visual language of hope and happiness, reflecting his optimistic faith in the world around him. Romero Brito was born in Brazil and Recife in 1963, and he is currently the most recognized painter and sculptor in his country. His artistic works thread together typical elements of varied origins of art into one final style. Cubism, where the world is represented through geometric figures and multiple fragmented perspectives. Pop art, which is characterized by real aspects of everyday life, portraying the reality of the moment through representation of characters, images, and common well-known objects. This innovative Brazilian artist has created a new form of expression and examination for thousands of artists in the world to follow, which reinforces his belief that art is too important not to share it. Let's take a look at one of his works in detail. Brito, an artist with an iconic style described as a style that emanates warmth, optimism, and love. From Brazil, we will now head to Colombia, where we find another emblematic artist. Fernando Botero, a plastics artist who was born in Medellin in 1932. In both his paintings and sculptures, he represents people and figures with exaggerated weight and proportions, which might personify political criticism or humor as the foundation of the piece. As you can see, his work includes still lifes, landscapes, and daily life situations, such as how urban art spaces are created in the cities around the world like Pietrasanta, Oviedo, Barcelona, Paris, and others. Now, let's take a look at one of his works in detail. I never make a brushstroke that does not describe something real. A mouth, a hill, a picture, a tree. I describe unrealistic reality in a realistic way, said the famous Fernando Botero. Finally, we will introduce the last painter in today's exhibit, Oswaldo Guayasamín. Oswaldo is an Ecuadorian painter of Indian mestizo origin who was born in Quito in 1919. His work is characterized as being a reflection of the current social reality, a denouncement of the present state in which we all live. Protest and social denunciation and rage can be sensed in each brushstroke, as Oswaldo calls for a more just society and a better life for the underserved. Let's look at the weight 1 through 11. My painting is to hurt, to scratch and hit people's hearts, to show what man has against other men. Oswaldo Guayasamín. As you can see, Latin American art boasts modern, colorful, and harmonious paintings, which appear cheerful despite their formal and aesthetic compositions. But this art is also an interpretation of daily reality in a simple, often crude portrayal. And just like the three artists you met today, you can explore the work and history of other talented artists in our additional immersive rooms. Treat yourself to an experience of culture through art that transcends our linguistic barriers, connecting us all.